the protectors of the Wood podcast. Everything is at stake. The destruction of our planet is becoming real life. This podcast tells the story of misfit teenagers struggling to band together to help our world through this crisis. Episode number 22. A Dream Comes True. Phoebe finds the magic to make things come alive. At the toy store, Gilligan gave Phoebe free rein to go ahead and get to work.
Let's see. I can do almost anything I want, but I have to make good in a hurry. It's only 10:30. I've got time to do a few things, and there are 100 possibilities.
As Phoebe thought and planned, she walked around the store, looking at the items for sale and the overall mood and visibility of things.
Not much here. A few games, a few books, some art supplies, my father's dollhouse with a handful of figures. The windows have no signs at all. Just a scattering of computer games, crayons, markers, some dolls and figures and wooden toys. How about wagons and scooters? Nothing. Not a soccer ball in the store. There's no drama, no story. And here and there, people have put up little signs for babysitting. Cars for sale, apartments for rent. These notes are just scattered around. I need organized places with an identity, like a library, an arts area, a games area. I need activities, things for people to do.
Looking for inspiration, Phoebe descended to the basement to look at supplies.
It's not even a mess, just stacked boxes. And most of them are old. It's like Gilligan doesn't order things. Let's see.
One bulb had blown out and not been replaced. It was hard to read the names and return addresses on the boxes.
Well, here's a stack of new, heavy boxes. None of them opened. They're from my very own. What are those words? That rings a bell. Could it be? Yes, it's my very own book foundation. 5 large boxes. Bingo! Oh, thank you, powers that be. I've got it.
Phoebe carried up box after box, placing them near the display window in the left wing of the store. Gilligan looked up from his book after she had gone back and forth 5 times.
Just bringing up some books.
Oh, yes. That foundation. I tried to talk to your father about it, but couldn't reach him. There's a lot of paperwork involved. It's a giveaway, you know. We don't earn any money on it.
Yes, I know what it is. Don't worry. I've done that paperwork before. I'll set it up in a way that will attract customers. You'll see. Where do you keep the box cutters now?
Same place they were before, I guess.
Just open the bottom drawer there. That's it. I just need one of those.
In a few minutes, Phoebe had taken a glance at 100 children's books and 10 pages of paperwork and lists of titles, grade levels, recommended activities and obligations. She walked back to Gilligan and leaned on the counter.
We have beautiful weather today. Is it okay if I set up a table for a book giveaway in the courtyard?
I guess so, but tell me, What good is that? People will just take a book and leave. They won't even come inside.
Oh, they will. Believe me. Today is just the beginning to get people interested. Tomorrow the table will be inside.
Phoebe descended to the basement again and returned with a large bulletin board and a few sheets of white poster board. She found a tin of old markers, a roll of twine, and some duct tape, and headed outside to work in the sun. As she made a sign announcing a giveaway of free children's books, she noticed two young teenagers peeking in at the gate. Both were on silver scooters, and one carried a soccer ball.
Can we come in?
Yes. Maybe you can help me.
What are you doing?
Just wait here for a minute, and I'll show you. I have to get something.
Phoebe skipped in her odd fashion back down to the basement again and returned with a long white folding table. She set it up to be fully visible from the gate, but far enough back to not block access to the store. She moved a box of books to the table and asked the boys to move two more. They were eager and curious. In a moment, they were unpacking the books, and Phoebe was trying to organize them into grade levels. The idea was to direct children to books they could begin to understand. She had run this activity before, many times as the years had gone by. In fact, the book giveaway was a tradition of the toy store.
I'll bet the two of you can make a fabulous poster with markers and some decoration. You can take home any book you want. By the way, I'm Phoebe.
I think I've seen you before.
Yeah, she's the one who stood up for us when the woman yelled about no scooters in the courtyard.
Oh, that's right. You do scooter tricks. I remember now. And soccer tricks.
We're the Flores brothers. I'm Nico.
He took a little bow.
And this is my brother Gio.
Nico motioned to his younger brother, who waved to her. Phoebe guessed they were both in middle school, now on summer vacation, and getting bored.
Now, about this poster. We really get a free book? Each?
You get the free book no matter what. But if you and Gio help run the activity, I'll give you each a free sandwich from Sammy's.
Sold! Let's see those markers. Half of these are dried up. Get us some decent stuff. I know where they are in this store. And get a couple of those chairs out here. This poster will knock you out. What do we write?
Get your free book. One for each child, sponsored by the My Very Own Book Foundation. I'll write it down for you. And add pictures of books and famous characters, like Peter Pan, the Good Fairy, or anyone you like.
Phoebe came up with new markers, folding chairs, and a ruler requested by Nico. Meanwhile, she hung the bulletin board on the gate and collected all the miscellaneous announcements, signs, advertisements, and requests, and posted them on the board. By the time she finished, a handful of people were gathered there to take a look. Phoebe tried to teach Nico how to instruct children and parents, if available, to sign in on the designated sheet with the name of the book. Phoebe filled out the date and place and handed it to Nico with a smile.
Hey, that's my job. You don't expect him to do that. He can't be bothered.
Even before the flashy, high-color poster in the latest style was taped to the fence, a mother and two children were inspecting the books and chose two of them. In the coming 2 hours, 20 books were signed for. Meanwhile, Phoebe had brought 2 roast turkey sandwiches and lemonades for her assistants, and 3 parent-child pairs had entered the store. Finally, a mother came through the gate with a girl and 3 small boys. They chose books, and as the conversation went on, Phoebe realized they were looking for family games. She wasn't sure what family games were, but she confidently led them into the store to the wide shelves that contained the classic board and card games. The mother had made it clear that they would buy no video games and eagerly collected Candyland, Uno, Connect 4, and Scrabble.
We've lost so many pieces.
And can we have just one more? Please, come on. Please.
Phoebe walked them up to Gilligan at the counter. As they spoke, she pushed her open hand down toward the floor, and Gilligan came through with attractive prices. The mother ended up buying a whole shopping bag full of games, and the children were crying out.
Please, please.
Oh, come on, just one more,
Yes,
please.
yes.
As they departed, Phoebe dialed the Middletown preschool. To her delight, Rose answered the phone.
Hi, Rose. It's Phoebe Hood. My sister and I are having a little party Friday night at 7 p.m. Dinner in the backyard at 12 Main Street. And I want to invite you and Rob.
Phoebe Hood. Well, your mother phoned just yesterday. Oh, of course we'll come. It's been a few years now. What made you think of us?
Oh, for one thing, a friend is thinking of enrolling her daughter in your school. My generation is starting to become parents, amazing as it seems.
Oh, bring them over. We're forming a new class. How nice.
Also, I just wanted to let you know that I'm back in the toy store now, working for Gilligan. And I was thinking about the arts and craft projects, the ones that we ran for your groups when they visited in the past years. Gilligan has given me permission to invite your classes here again, almost any day that you could take a little field trip. It would be great if you and Rob could invite the parents along. Or have them pick up their children here at the store after the session.
That's free as before?
Yes, of course. Just a part of the goodwill of the store.
Oh. We'll get a letter out announcing the visit.
Wonderful. Any day you can arrange it, let us know. See you Friday night.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Through heaven and earth, a tree is growing. Around the world, a river flowing. We can travel by secret ways, like a shadow through our days. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. As the ages have gone by, the abyss has grown so wide. Heaven and earth are separate now, a journey no one knows how. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. See how we come closer. You're on the pathway to the stars. Reach out your hand and touch the heavens. It's not far, it's not far. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. We're climbing the world tree.
Thanks for listening to the Protectors of the Wood podcast. Find all our podcasts, songs, and projects on our website, protectorsofthewood.com. And to all the eco warriors out there, remember that everyone can make a difference and every action counts.